Hey guys, MagnusRobert here, bringing you another video, and today this is my annual what you can expect from MagnusRobert video. So I do one of these every year where I basically just it's like an update for the channel, I guess, and I just talk about what I'm hoping to do this year, what I'm expecting to do, and it allows you guys to also comment, maybe give me some feedback on certain things. I'd love to hear your opinions on some of this stuff that I'm going to be talking about. Don't expect this video to be particularly well edited or anything like that. I like to just keep it simple because these videos don't get too many views anyway, and I only expect like the most loyal sort of subscribers to really watch it. So please do excuse the lack of editing. But today we're just going to be talking about what you can expect from MagnusRobert, this channel, in 2022. So I've had an okay year in 2021. I think it's been fine. I've had some down parts where I felt a little unmotivated, let's say, and I did really want to continue certain series into last year. I wanted to continue certain series. The main ones, of course, were The Simpsons Good and Bad, which were my reviews for The Simpsons, and also Forgotten Characters. Now, I gave up on both of those series in 2021, mainly because they take me a lot of time, a lot of editing, and I don't see the benefit in releasing them and spending all of that time editing and all that when they don't really perform as well as I would have wanted to. Now, saying that, after a few months, they do quite well, but if they don't break 1,000 views per video, I don't see the point, because it's a lot of effort, it's a lot of editing, it's a lot of writing a script. I'm terrible at recording as well. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a stutter. Well, I don't have a stutter, but I have essentially sort of a stutter. It's really hard for me to read a script and record it and make sure it's completely fine. I do it for the Walking Dead character profiles, and they're a lot shorter in comparison, so they're a lot easier to do. But even with them, if you watch those Walking Dead character profiles, you'll see that I just, I'll make mistakes, I'll stutter in those videos, and I'll just carry on, because, again, with those, I do those more for fun, more than I do for views, and those I just don't feel as empowered to kind of make them really well edited and stuff. But with the Simpsons reviews and the Forgotten Characters, I really wanted to, put as much effort as I could into those videos, and I felt like I did a lot of work on them, but they just never really performed as I would have wanted them to, and that's my biggest issue. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy them. I enjoyed doing them at first, but then later on, I just found them so drag. I found it an absolute chore, and if I don't enjoy it, I really don't want to do it. It's spending a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of editing, and the reviews aren't great, and then it's I don't really enjoy it anyway, so what's the point? So that's why I kind of ended those series, just to let you know. Alright, well, let's now talk about what will be on this channel this year. So, starting off, reviews, act reviews, content lists, premium gameplay, they will all still be there. Now, premium gameplay, I think the act reviews perform the worst in terms of viewership. But the act reviews are so easy to make. It's low effort, so I don't really care that much about the views on those ones. Plus, it's just fun. It's a way to gather my thoughts. I don't really want to make them any more what's the word? I don't want to increase the quality on the act reviews that much, just because A, they don't do well anyway, and even if for some weird reason, if I made them really high quality, edited, scripted, all that, I feel like I won't enjoy it as much. They're very easy to do. So the act reviews, I think, will just remain the same. Content lists are just PowerPoints, really, so they're easy enough to make too, and they tend to do quite well. Reviews actually do the best, I feel. I feel like the reviews do the best out of this category of stuff. And the reviews are really fun to do. I like the reviews. My opinions are sometimes too spicy for some people to handle, but yeah, I really enjoy reviews. And then premium gameplay. I play the premium gameplay anyway, so it's kind of like me hitting record and then uploading it is such low effort, the most low effort out of all of it, because I have to play it anyway. So yeah, to me, premium gameplay just is easy enough to do, and I'm not so bothered about views and stuff on premium gameplay. It's all fine. So that's in terms of that category of videos. Those are all remaining the same. Character spotlights, they are also remaining the same, I guess. I've been enjoying the character spotlights, although I will say the next one that's coming up, the one for Louis, I haven't even started yet. It's a big project, and I've kind of been procrastinating a little on it. I will get it out eventually, don't worry. I'm not cancelling spotlights, just because the spotlights are fairly easy to do. I might, for bigger characters though, like Louis, and say if I get like Apu or Mr. Burns or Smithers, or I might just like condense it, be like, okay, they appeared in this season. I might just pick a few episodes which I like. It's really hard because I can't really talk about. Oh, obviously it's half tapped out, half Simpsons, right? That's what I like to do. So at least if you're a Simpsons viewer, you can still, see the origins of that particular character. I think that approach makes them a lot more engaging, and if you're not a tapped out subscriber, you could still watch those, watch the first half of those videos. That's basically what I was trying to do with the spotlights. And I think with Louis, I can do characters like Louis. I think it's going to be a bit difficult, but I'll have to slipstream it. But the character spotlights, I definitely do want to carry on doing them. If anything, if worse comes to worse, I'll just say no to big characters, and I'll only focus on smaller characters, and then we can do the bigger characters at a later point, maybe when I feel more up to it. That would be like the worst case scenario with the character spotlights, I feel. So yeah, that's character spotlights. They'll be remaining the same. Walking Dead character profiles. So this series is a bit funny because there is actually 3 versions of it so they're currently on my channel. So the main TV show version will carry on. I really enjoy doing them, like I said before. They're easy enough for me to make. It's as long as it's not a big character. It's a quick script. I can quickly write it. It's grab some screenshots, chuck it together. It's a piece of piss. It's easy, and I'm like super OCD about it now. I really want to cover every single character from the main TV series. Now I did set up a comic book version, which I did quite religiously for a bit, and then I stopped it when I reached Sean. Mainly because it was Chris and Julie next, and Chris and Julie are the most uninteresting characters to me, so I was procrastinating real hard. But I will get back to the comic book series ones eventually, because they are not so difficult to do. I'm just a bit wary of like how much of the comic book I show because of copyright and stuff, and it's a bit different with a screenshot, because a screenshot's like clearly fair use because it doesn't take anything away from the initial media, and I'm doing like a review as such. And I'm also doing both an analysis and a review of that character. So it's it's fair for it's criticism. It's fair. So I think that's cool. But with the comic one, I'm really wary because although yes, it's transformative, it's fair use. I just don't want to show too much of the comic. So that's with the comic book. And then the Fear the Walking Dead one, I do want to do one on Nick. I will get to it. I've written like most of the script, but my god, Fear has killed me so much that I just don't care anymore. And of course Madison's coming back now, so my Madison video is now irrelevant. So, well, that's presuming that she's coming back as like alive and she's not coming back in like flashbacks and stuff. But yeah, Walking Dead character profiles will be carrying on, so any Walking Dead fans watching can be rest assured. The comic book ones are definitely going to carry on. I'll do the Chris and Julie one eventually. Fear the Walking Dead is up for debate. And the main TV show one, you can definitely expect them. They'll keep coming. The worst to best lists and the top 10 best, top 10 worst, and ranked worst to best, whatever. All those types of videos basically that I do for the year of 2021. Of course, I've done most of them now. I've done most of them. I've done 2 of them so far. I've done the mini events and the minor events. I will get on to costumes next, I think. And then once this event's wrapped up, I'll do one on the major event, obviously including Christmas, because then Christmas will be done, so I can include that. I like to include Christmas just as 2021 because it's easier that way, although it does spill a little bit into 2022, but it just makes it 10 times easier, like ranking them. The awards, it's difficult enough because I have to include the Christmas stuff last year as this year, but yeah, that's basically going to be happening. Bunch of ranks lists. You guys always seem to like them, and I really enjoy doing them. They're a fun little thing to do every year, so they'll be coming out. Event ideas, they'll be coming out as well, don't you fret. Event ideas, I think, are the most fun thing for me to do. The only issue I have with event ideas, and the reason why I'm like honestly considering not stopping them, but at the very least ramping down on doing them, is because as much as you guys enjoy them, or as much as most of you enjoy them, or you know, a fair amount of you enjoy them, they perform like really bad, and I put like lots of effort into them. It's not just me reading a PowerPoint, you know, it's me crafting the event, going through episodes, looking for content. Then it's me, you know, actually structuring that content into an update, coming up with a quest line, coming up with quests, coming up with a structure, coming up with a theme. You know, it's a lot of work. It takes me a long time. And the thing is, a lot of them are like stockpiled, right? I'll have like a couple of like, you know, half an hour to myself one day, and I'll just make an event. I enjoy doing them so much, but like I said, views wise, they are pretty poor, and for that reason, it has got me thinking, not stopping, but at least ramping down. I used to do them like every month, like once every month, and then I recently, this year I guess, I started doing them like once every week, and that's a lot of time. You know, it takes a lot of effort to do that, and so at the very least I might ramp them down. I don't think I will stop them just because I do enjoy doing them. But if you guys can help out, maybe share them around, maybe, you know, I don't really know. It's really difficult because I say share them with any friends you know that play Tapped Out, but I have I have one friend who plays Tapped Out, so I can understand if maybe you don't. But if you could like share them in forums, or share them in other servers, or share them wherever, if you could get my event ideas videos just like a little pumping a little bit more, then you will save them, because you will make them more regular. And the other thing is, like, if I ask for donations, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to put them behind a paywall, but it's something I want to make it affordable. Like, if I were to do that, if I were to put like certain things behind a paywall and say like, look guys, you have to pay for these now, I would want to make it really, really cheap. Like, you know, I wouldn't want to make it expensive. But I'll talk about this later on, and I know that some people will have their criticisms about me, but I do want to talk about something later on regarding to views, paywalls, these kind of things. But yeah, event ideas, they will be carrying on. They'll at least be weekly. I mean, not weekly. They'll be weekly for a bit, but at the very least, they'll be monthly. I might ramp them down though. Who knows? Finally, we've got obviously some live streams. There'll be live streams probably scattered throughout the year. I actually really enjoy doing live streams, you know, they're just easy content. So maybe expect some of those. And of course, the awards at the end of the year. Of course, I'll close the year off with some Tapped Out awards for you guys. So that should be interesting. And hopefully we can get some people back. So now I just kind of want to briefly talk about where I'm at, like personally, I guess, and talk about, I guess, things that have been on my mind recently, stuff like that. So I do want to ramp down a little bit. I feel like I am doing way too much in my life, and YouTube is a part of this. I basically work every day. If you count YouTube as work, now I find it kind of fun, so I don't know if you consider it work, but if you consider YouTube like a part of like a type of work, I literally work every day, hours a day. I barely have any free time to myself. I have little time to watch stuff and very little time to spend with family and friends and stuff. I don't even, like, I used to play video games every day, right? I used to play video games every day. I'd be on my laptop playing games with my friends, you know, on PC, gaming for hours, gaming into the night, into the early hours in the morning. I don't do that anymore. Like, the last time I played a game, I played it for like half an hour and then went right back to doing like other stuff. And as well as that, I have a career path I'm trying to go down, which requires a lot of time that is unpaid. And because of that, I just feel like I don't have enough time to do everything I want to do. Now, how do I break this? How do I break this one? Basically, yeah, I'm doing too much. And if I am to continue doing YouTube as like a thing, as a hobby, I need money, right? I need to be paid. And my YouTube monthly I don't even get paid monthly, to be honest with you. My bi-month or second monthly, every 2 months, every month. Sometimes it's every month, sometimes it's not. It's not very much, okay? It's very little, and I need more money. So I never wanted to do this for money, but it's kind of become needed now. It was never my intention when I started this channel ever to earn money. I never really cared that much about it, but money is something that I need. So it's just unfortunate. And so if I don't get paid as well, I can't continue the channel. I'm not here asking you guys to pay for anything. That's fine. Like, most of you are young anyway, so I don't expect you to whip out your parents' credit cards and send me money. That's cool. I'm not asking for money. I'm just basically trying to explain that the reason why I need to ramp down a little bit is because it's not economically viable. Like, I can't support myself on this. I don't have enough. It takes too much of my time to support me. So, but there isn't one way you can support me if you want to, and that is just comments. I mean, comments really do brighten my day. If you guys join the Discord, just give me feedback. It doesn't even have to be positive feedback. It could be negative feedback. It could be like feedback for improvement. If you guys comment more, and I know that I'm kind of a hypocrite here because I feel like I don't reply to comments very much anyway, but if you guys can like comment a lot on my channel, give me some tips, give me some things that I can do a lot more. I think that will kind of improve my sort of view to this whole. That being said, I feel like I'm being like really confusing. The comments won't make me want to carry on at the same pace. I'm probably gonna have to ramp down anyway, but the comments do at least show some appreciation. And also, one big thing, this might sound like the most dickish YouTube thing to say, but I'm just gonna say I strongly believe this, and if you really hate this idea, then that's fine. Please go away. I've said this before I think I said this in a live stream once, but look, listen, okay? If you are subscribed to me, okay, don't have ad blocker on, alright? You switch that ad blocker right off and you watch the ads, because that's how you support me. It's easy. It's a 30-second ad. Not even 30 seconds. Most of the ads you skip after 5 seconds, okay? It's a quick ad. You skip it. You watch. You carry on watching, okay? That is the only thing I ask you to do, because that actually pays me, And I'll be brutally honest, if you have ad blocker on, and just unsubscribe, don't watch my videos. I generally feel that way. I think it's different when you have like, big corporations. Like if you're watching a video from like, like, I don't know, like ABC or Disney, or if you're watching a trailer, ad block makes sense there. It makes sense to not watch those ads. But like when you're watching a small creator like myself, it does feel like freeloading for me personally. And this might be like really controversial, but I'm just gonna come out here and say it. If you have adblock on, or if you have like some sort of thing to stop ads happening, unless it's YouTube Premium, that's cool, obviously, because that pays me too. Unsubscribe. I don't care. Just go away. I don't really want you to watch my channels if you're gonna use adblock. Okay. There you go. That's my spicy take. Yeah. And one last thing, I do really want to break out Tapped Out one day. If I do want to move this channel somewhere, I want to break out Tapped Out. I've tried it with the Rob Dog channel. The Rob Dog channel didn't do so bad. It's just I didn't enjoy it, Like, those videos were kind of fun, and I like how they turned out, but it's something I'd watch and enjoy, but it's not something I'd make and enjoy. And I felt like I was doing it like once a month, and that's like barely anything. And it just felt so tedious to do those videos, those video essays that I did. I just didn't enjoy it. Like, I really didn't. Even if they all got the views that first video did, and they did quite, like, the first one did really well, the one on Carl, the character, but I just didn't care. Like, it just killed me to do them. They were just so tedious. Maybe I'm just too lazy. I don't know. I also feel like the algorithm has killed my channel. My channel is like really, really old. It's over 2,000 videos. It's a lot of fucking content on here. And I feel like the algorithm just despises me. Saying that, I had that trivia question video that recently did like tremendously well. And it's like the second most viewed video on my channel now. And that's a nice video. But like, I feel like before that, the algorithm just treats me like a dirty back alley whore, okay? I feel like I've been abused, and neglected by the algorithm. Because I used to notice, right, that if you search like something Tapped Out related, my channel would always be like pretty not like top, but it would always be like in the top page, the first page of search results. I've done like little incognito things before and had a look. My channel's getting buried. I don't know why. Like, I've not done anything wrong, have I? But yeah, no, my channel's just been getting buried by algorithm. And that's cool. It does allow like smaller Tapped Out creators to, have their videos showcased. But the issue is it never is. It's always Casey Loves Gaming. I've got no beef with Casey Loves Gaming. I'm fine with him. Like, I've got no beef with him. But it makes sense because his videos get views anyway, and he's got like loads of subscribers. But like, yeah, I don't know. I've noticed my videos are just getting like buried in like search results and stuff, which is really annoying. I'm not sure. I think it's just the age of my channel. I've considered making a new channel, but like Tapped Out is so niche, and there's so few viewers. Like, I feel like the biggest you could get a Tapped Out channel, I generally think, is you couldn't get it bigger than like 10k. I don't think you could get it any bigger than 10k views, because it used back in the day you could have, and like you have to like look at even like Casey Loves Gaming. Casey Loves Gaming is like the most popular Tapped Out, channel, I guess, or the most popular channel that covers Tapped Out regularly, and his views are not as great as they used to be. Like, and I don't think that's just because like people don't like him. Like, people seem to have a lot of respect for him, and he's a very popular creator. I just think the game's just ramped down. I think there's less interest in the game. So I feel like even if I had like a new channel, I don't think I can grow it that big anyway. So I don't really see the point of making a new channel for Tapped Out. I think there's a certain road you hit, and you can no longer get any more viewers if you're covering this particular game. So, okay, I'm done with my ramble. I'm done with this video now, pretty much. There's one more announcement I have just at the end of the video, and I'll know the true fans, the loyal fans, the loyal viewers will hear this announcement, and I want you to confirm with me over Discord message that you heard this message. I want to test you fans. Don't worry, it's nothing like mean. I'm just curious who actually watches the end of these videos, because at least from the YouTube analytics, the last like 3 minutes of my video is like the least watched thing. So I'm just kind of doing this as a thought experiment, but it's also true as well. So this is my announcement. I'm writing a book, and this is part of the reason why I need to ramp down a little bit. Now, being an author is not really something I wanted to do, but it's something I'm interested in doing, and I have done in the past. Like, I've written short stories, I've written like juvenile kind of books before, and I want to sit down and write a full-fledged book, proper novel, not just like a short story, like a full-on novel. We're talking lots of pages, lots of words, lots of spice, okay? Now, I have a few ideas, but and I was bouncing, I'm like terrible, okay? I have like loads of ideas, but I'm like really like ADHD about it. I just move on to the next one once I get bored of one idea. So I'm sticking with one idea, and the reason why I'm sticking with this particular idea is because I think it will resonate with you guys. And let me just say, it's going to be relevant to the game Simpsons Tapped Out, and that's what the book will be. And so I'm hoping if I design the book that way, you guys will be interested in it, and that way hopefully you guys will buy it. And that's my intention. And that could be one way you could support me in the future. Obviously the book's not out yet. I'm not going to expect like donations for me to write it. That's fine. Once I've written it and it's published, if you could buy it, that'd be great. But it's going to be sort of Tapped Out related, I guess. Like, Tapped Out has been an inspiration for this book, so that's all I'll say. I don't want to give too much away though, because I've written like 4 chapters about it so far, so it's not, and my planning is like, I keep changing my plan of it. It's a real conundrum, but that's the reason why I would like to ramp down the channel a little bit. That's the reason why I need sort of more money, and that's the reason why certain series has ended. I want to spend more time, more devotion writing this particular novel that I am trying to write. And so anyone who reached the end of the video, who managed to make it to the end, please let me know. Message me directly on Discord if you like, or leave a comment saying, I got you, okay? Just write, I got you in the comment section, and I'll know. Or message me on Discord, either one. So, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. That's what you can expect from MagnusRobert in 2022. Tell me your thoughts, give me your opinions. I apologise about the ramble, I apologise if some of my views have been controversial in this video. With the whole like ad blocker thing and like watch my ads sort of thing. I just mean like you can skip the ad. Like I just mean I feel like people should watch my ads if they want to support me. It's like the least you can do, and it's like such low effort. I mean, I do it. I watch most of my ads anyway because if you watch on mobile, there's no like ad blocker for the YouTube app anyway, so you kind of have to. So I'm sure most of you do. I just want to say if there's anyone who doesn't, I just, whatever. Anyway, I'll see you next video. Goodbye.